The college football playoff quarterfinals were supposed to showcase the top quarterback prospects for the 2026 NFL Draft. Fernando Mendoza dominated for Indiana against Alabama. Dante Moore led Oregon past Texas Tech's tough defense. But the quarterback who stole the show wasn't even in the pre-draft conversation until Thursday night. Trinidad Chambliss just announced himself to the football world in the most dramatic way possible. The Ole Miss quarterback led a stunning comeback against Georgia in the Sugar Bowl, completing 30 of 46 passes for 362 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Rebels stormed back from a 21-12 deficit to win 39-34. But the numbers don't tell the whole story. It was how Chambliss performed under pressure that has NFL scouts frantically updating their draft boards. With Ole Miss trailing in the fourth quarter and their season on the line, Chambliss delivered throw after jaw-dropping throw. On one play, he was flushed from the pocket by Georgia's relentless pass rush, rolled right, and uncorked a 45-yard rope that hit Harrison Wallace in stride over a defender. The ball traveled from the Ole Miss 25-yard line all the way to the Georgia 30 on a rope in the Sugar Bowl, with everything hanging in the balance. That play only happened because of what Chambliss did the snap before. Facing 3rd and 7 with 3 Georgia defenders converging on him, he somehow found Kawan Lacey with an improvisational magic trick. Lacey took a massive hit but picked up the first down, then punched it in from 5 yards out to give Ole Miss the lead. The 2-point conversion that followed showed Chambliss's anticipation. With a free runner in his face, he released the ball before Wallace cleared the defender, placing it perfectly for the conversion. After Ole Miss forced a fumble, Chambliss connected with Wallace again on a perfectly placed back shoulder touchdown throw to extend the lead to 34-24. Georgia answered with 10 straight points, setting up the throw that will be replayed for years. On 3rd and 5, with just over 30 seconds remaining, Chambliss found Dejon Stribling deep enough to get into field goal range. One incompletion in that spot, and Georgia might have pulled off their own miracle. Instead, Ole Miss is moving on to the semifinals. Now the NFL draft world is buzzing about a former Division II quarterback who wasn't on anyone's radar. The big names in draft analysis are all asking the same question. Where does Trinidad Chambliss fit in the first round? Here's where it gets complicated. Whether Chambliss even enters the draft remains uncertain. This is his final season of eligibility, but he's applied for a medical waiver seeking 1 more year, citing respiratory issues from 2022 when he was at Ferris State. Chambliss didn't play any games that season after redshirting the previous year, dealing with persistent respiratory problems that eventually required surgery to remove his tonsils. The NCAA Committee on Student-Athlete Reinstatement sent feedback in early December requesting additional information. According to reports, the initial response indicated the panel wasn't inclined to grant the waiver. Tom Mars, the attorney representing Chambliss, called the evidence irrefutable and expressed confusion about why the waiver wasn't granted immediately. Medical records show Chambliss dealt with enlarged tonsils, chronic tonsillitis, and a history of infectious mononucleosis that limited his ability to participate in high-intensity athletics. If the waiver is granted, Chambliss is widely expected to follow Lane Kiffin to LSU, along with offensive coordinator Charlie Weis Jr., but if it's denied, the NFL might be ready to welcome him with open arms after what the world witnessed Thursday night. Stay tuned to USA Today News for all the latest updates on Trinidad Chambliss's waiver decision and comprehensive NFL draft coverage. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss breaking news on college football's rising stars.